Enhanced Arts. The Irving Arts Center reopens with new upgrades and beloved programs.
We wanted to get the kids back in here, and we wanted to get, arts flowing again.
Iconic creation. The Irving Archives Museum has a new exhibit featuring the original design of the Dallas Cowboys Cheerleaders uniform.
There is a strong sense of empowerment when you wear this uniform.
Viva Irving Cares. Fiesta with a purpose at the annual Gala to benefit those in need.
It's just the idea of helping my neighbors and providing an opportunity and a little bit of hope and help to everybody.
And in Feature Flix, I talk with the filmmakers of a new thriller that hits close to home, Amber Alert.
When people see it, they're going to be like, wow, this is a well put together film.
Hello everyone, welcome to Irving Spotlight. I'm your host, Susan Stevens. We begin tonight with the reopening of one of the city's gems. The Irving Arts Center temporarily closed this summer for renovations, and now they are back in full swing with a few new features. After a temporary close, the Irving Arts Center reopens its doors.
It feels great to be back open. We've been closed for the last 3 months.
Taking the time to make some long-awaited renovations.
We have a new roof. We have a new HVAC system. We have new lighting on both of the stages that are now both LED, which is going to save a whole lot on our electric bill, and it's a lot more bells and whistles for our clients to use.
Already utilizing the new updates are those attending the monthly Jumpstart Stories in Art,
which is our fun program for stories and art for preschoolers.
Are you in there?
It's a collaboration that we do with the Irving Public Library, and we've been doing it for about 15 years now.
It's a free activity that includes story time followed by a creative take-home art project.
It is a really popular program, and we wanted to get the kids back in here, and we wanted to get, arts flowing again.
It's just a great family activity and a good thing for the little ones. And it's a great combination to promote literacy and enjoyment of books along with the hands-on art activity, and we have a different theme every month.
This program is one of the many reasons why the city has invested in preserving the Art Center for all its benefits to the community.
The Arts Center is really one of the jewels in the crown of Irving. The community uses it. We bring in acts that use the space. So it's really important to keep it really state-of-the-art, and that's what we've been making sure that we've been doing.
We work very hard to present programs and exhibits and performances that really reflect our diverse community. Families have really come to rely on us to provide programs that really educate, inspire, and engage the community. Along with its programs and events, the Art Center is showcasing several exhibits you don't want to miss. Another exhibit you should see before it leaves is Irving Archives Museum's Cheer Couture, the creation of an icon, which features Paula Van Wagner's original design for the Dallas Cowboys Cheerleader uniform. It's the legendary uniform worn by America's sweethearts.
Respect and recognition worldwide that comes with wearing this uniform is what makes it iconic.
The renowned uniform is currently on display at the Irving Archives Museum as part of their Cheer Couture exhibit, which features the original design by Dallas-based Paula Van Wagner and other key items.
Palms and boots that were worn by previous Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders live in the game.
The exhibition takes visitors on a fascinating journey through the creation of the uniform designed in 1972.
She created 2 versions of our uniform. She took those designs, fully fabricated, to Tex and said, "What do you think?" And he said, "Well, I think I need to see it on a body." She was the only one in the room. She said, "Well, okay, give me a minute." She stepped out, she put the uniform on, she came back, and he said, "That's the one I want." So Paula was, in fact, the first woman to wear our iconic uniform.
Since then, Paula's design has gone on to shape the identity of cheerleading worldwide. In 2018, the uniform was inducted into the Smithsonian along with a collection of the team's memorabilia, including a rare collector's item.
Can't purchase them anymore, but this is my DCC Barbie, and again, just some of these special things that we hold near and dear.
Former Irving resident Inga Van Wagner is Paula's niece, who reconnected the organization with her aunt after trying out for the team in the spring of 1995.
Inga Van Wagner is from right here in Irving, Texas. She's 24 years old and she's an accounting assistant for an international insurance company.
Before the hit Netflix series about the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders, ICTN caught the audition on camera at the Texas Stadium.
Big Bird was a special purchase. Had to do a little hunting to find one that dimension, that size. I needed it larger so that I would look smaller in proportion. So I hunted around a little bit and got lucky and found one.
And captured Inga's momentous moment of making the team.
Contestant number 51, Inga Van Wagner.
In the city that holds a large part of the franchise's history.
The city of Irving is such a gem, and I so appreciate that the rich history of this city is highlighted, and those stories are archived here in this museum.
And there are more stories to tell through this exhibit that highlights the pivotal role that Paula played in transforming the stereotypical cheerleader into a professional dance team in striking uniforms.
She's not one for the spotlight. She doesn't like a lot of fanfare, but she does appreciate just how warmly she's been received and recognized and featured in things like this exhibit, because this is the story of a lifetime.
While the Dallas Cowboys will always be a part of the fabric of Irving, the significant Amber Alert hits close to home every time we hear it ring. The new thriller Amber Alert powerfully exhibits how people just like us can help save a child's life when we get these notifications. I had the opportunity to speak with the filmmakers about the movie.
How did you guys manage to keep up that intensity?
It was like a roller coaster. You just need to ramp it up and ratchet it, and then you go down your first drop. Okay, we got to do the same thing. So I think by design, the script, that's kind of how we wanted to do until just the chaoticness of that last billion-foot drop.
We got really great casts, right? So the lead, Tyler James Williams and Hayden Panettiere, it's like people, like we've been watching them on TV and in movies since they were kids. I think you root for them. You root for them to be a hero, but like be an ordinary hero.
So do you look at Amber Alerts differently when you get the notification now?
Oh, for sure. I mean, like I looked at them that when they popped up. I think everyone sees them when they happen, unfortunately, and goes, if I could do something, I would, but I'm at home. I don't even know what's going on here. Right. This puts it right in front of you. It takes it from a hypothetical to a real life situation.
When you see that, you never know what could be happening in a child's life, in the parents' lives, in the people who love them, and just take 2 seconds to think about it and look around. And it's just, hopefully it'll have great results.
Seeing how the Amber Alert had contributed to the recovery of over 1,300 children, it really kind of got me emotional, but also inspired me to want to be like these characters. It really motivated me. I'm going to pay closer attention to these alerts when I get them. So I was kind of wondering, is there another film or television show for each of you that after you watched it inspired you to maybe want to do a good deed or be a better person?
Question. I mean, I always try to be a great person. So it's just part of me.
I did see Karate Kid in the theater as a kid, and I wanted to do karate after. So I'd know. Absolutely.
The other show that I'm on, I think, does that as well with Abbott Elementary. We kind of propose this idea of teachers who have their backs up against the wall, just trying to do right, stuck between a rock and a hard place. And I think that's kind of what I'm attracted to right now in projects.
I know you're a musician too, and I was kind of wondering, is there a song that's ever stuck with you throughout your career, your filmmaking, TV career, that you always feel like maybe is the soundtrack to that or just has stayed with you?
Ooh, that's a very interesting question. I don't know if I can necessarily say it's any one song, but I can say artists. I know D'Angelo is one that I go to consistently, because a lot of his music can feel very romantic and whimsical, but then also very dangerous. And like I end up pulling a lot from him depending on the project. But I've noticed over at least the last 10 to 15 years of my career that I pull from him a lot more than I was earlier on. Great question, though. It's something I'm going to be thinking about now all day long.
Amber Alert is now playing. Check AMC Irving Mall and Alamo Drafthouse Cinema Los Cleanes for showtimes. As of 2024, the Amber Alert has contributed to the recovery of more than 1,300 children. Another resource helping kids is Irving Cares. We attended the nonprofit's biggest fundraiser for families in need, their annual gala held at the Irving Convention Center.
Tonight is our annual gala. It's a fiesta theme. It's Viva Irving Cares. And so the idea tonight, of course, is just our biggest fundraising event of the night. 400 of our closest friends trying to raise money to help those in need in the community.
It's just a great opportunity for the community to get together, and our donors love it. I mean, everybody is very generous with their pocketbooks.
Raise your paddle, and then we're going to take that paddle from you. But if everyone in this room does that, 3,000 seniors will be fed for 2 years.
We've got to stock the bar, raffles, games of chance, heads or tails, live auction, silent auction.
One of the great things that they do every year is we have client stories. So we have clients that have come in for services, and they get on video and they talk about their experience with us as case managers.
I asked one of the case managers, do you need help? And I was told yes. Do you want to come volunteer? I said, I would love to come volunteer.
The people we serve, I mean, they just, when you see, you don't expect a success story, but when you get it, you just feel like you're accomplishing something. And I love that.
I love the people we meet every day, from the children that come in, just the smiles, just, helping someone that comes in and they say, do you guys have formula? We do. What type of formula do you need? You never know what a person needs. And so we try to be that one-stop shop.
It's so important, I think, for a community to support those who aren't in the same position as some of the rest of us.
Everybody tells me I'm the face of Irving Cares and this and that. They're the heart. They're the ones who sit down with everybody and talks with them. So to my staff, thank you.
Kyle's just been amazing. He's very plugged in. Plus, as you know, he's on city council. So he does a really good job.
Really what it is I love the city of Irving. I love everybody. I think everybody should have some from a foundation and an opportunity to be able to have a foundation to stand on. So whether it's providing them a chance to get a GED or a simple thing as a bus pass to be able to get to and from work when their car's out, to make sure they don't lose their job. It's just the idea of helping my neighbors and providing an opportunity and a little bit of hope and help to everybody.
Sold in one town for 3,000, sold over here for 3,000.
From festivals to pumpkin patches, there are so many fun fall activities you can do around the city. Levi Gomez, our man about town, shares his suggestions.
Celebrate Asian and Pacific Islander heritage during the annual DFW Dragon Boat Kite and Lantern Festival. Experience dragon boat races, cultural performances, Asian cuisine, and much more. This all-day cultural event will take place here at Levy Event Plaza, October 6th, starting at 8:30 a.m. Welcome fall with an evening of family fun, delicious food, and live music. Grab your lawn chairs and blankets and join us for Music on Main. This all happens here at Heritage Park on Fridays in October, starting on the 11th at 7 p.m. The Irving Youth Theater presents the classic musical Beauty and the Beast Jr. Middle and high school students will transport us through this tale of magic, learning to love and breaking a curse. The DFW Italian Festival has parked its gondola here in Irving. Celebrate Italy's rich heritage with authentic food, wine tasting, live performances, family-friendly fun, and much more. Experience La Dolce Vita here at Levy Event Plaza, October 12th at noon. Spooky season is here! Bring your friends and family and join us for a drive-in movie classic, Hocus Pocus. Decorate your own pumpkin from our on-site pumpkin patch during the screening. Quit witching around and come down to Mustang Park, October 12th at 6 p.m. Carve out some fun at the 4th annual Pumpkin Patch event hosted by the Animal Connection Experience. Enjoy a pumpkin patch, hay maze, pony rides, and many more exciting fall activities. Harvest memories every weekend in October through November 3rd at the Animal Experience at Fritz Park.
And that wraps up this episode of Irving Spotlight. Join us next time as we see what's playing at this year's Music on Main series. And we taste the vibrant and flavorful Italian cuisine at Di Rossani's in a new Irving Eats. As always, tell us the stories you'd like to see on the show. You can email us at ictn@cityofirving.org or connect with us on social media. So, subscribe to our YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and follow us on X and Instagram. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks so much for tuning in and have a great evening. For Irving Spotlight, I'm Susan Stevens.